Okay, so moving to the second example or the second table, I I will show you how to adjust this expression to make it simpler for us to read. So I copy the whole thing, Control C, and then in the new table, I will Control V, and then I change this one to step 2, steps. So in the first part, I will uh, define a variable called S1, and S1 should contain my first result or the table 1. And then step 2, I will do the same thing all the way until here. And then I will depends on step 1. Okay, so this step 2 is the same thing as before, and then depends on step 1. And then step 3 is the same thing as depends on step 2. Okay, so that's how it works with this kind of expression. And at the end of everything, I will return either of them. I can choose to return any S1, S2, S3, but then I will return step 3 because this one is the most uh, informative table. Okay, and then that's how we write in DAX. Let me break it down into different part for you, and then you can have a clear what it. If you want to wrap this one or encapsulate this one into this open and then close, you can do it as well. But normally I will omit this one. So what does it mean here? It means that one complicated expression in DAX can be broken down into steps, and then it will be easier. And each step depends on the previous step. So this one, step 2, depends on step 1, and then step 3 depends on step 2. And then it will be clearer for you to read. And eventually, you can choose to return anything. Okay, let me switch to the table mode and then show you to return any of the thing. Okay, so the first thing I need to show you is to return S1 only. Okay, so S1 is just the generate expression. It generates the series or a table with one column only from 1 to 36. Okay, 36 here. And then step 2 depends on step 1. Let us see what do we have in step 2. Okay, step 2 will have another column, add one more column on top of step 1. And then the column is the year month day column from April 23 all the way to the other 26 month. And then step 3, what do we have in step 3? So we have one more, two more. Let me break it down for you here so that you can see like there are 3 columns. Okay, so you can see here. We have one, two, three more columns, in which this one is the robust time format to work with Power BI. And then this one is the FY number, which the accounting period of April. So you can see April all the way to March 24. And then we have FY 23. And then from April 24 onward will be FY 24. And then that's it. Okay, so in this example of DAX, I just want to so the key takeaway of this exercise is just to show you that DAX is can be broken down into steps and then slots. So slot or step 1, step 2, step 3 here is just a slot for you to store the values, and then you can add more expression or add more, like derive more values on top of the existing values or the slots to and then eventually you can choose to return any one of them.